right, hello and welcome everybody to another edition of Wednesday Night Fight Online Edition, episode 37, coming to you on the PS4 format tonight. Looking to see some good-ass BBTAG once again, as usual, here at WNF. And with me on the mic in the commentator's booth tonight is the wonderful and legendary Lon Lilly, a regular here in WNF commentary for BBTAG. How are you doing tonight, Lon?
I am doing a-okay. Once again, always ready to commentate some sick BB Tag action here on the Wednesday Night Fights channel. And got much to say. Just going to give a quick shout out to one of the boys that are fellow TO and player tonight, actually. Master Chief will be. How do I say English? Anyways, it's Akihiko's birthday. Shout out to that guy.
Indeed, shout outs to Akihiko Sanada, birthday boy today. I will be repping him throughout all of my matches tonight. I wish I could, well, I might be able to bring out the Mika with him, but I'm not practiced with that, so it might just be Ragnar-Aki for me. But yeah, want to show much love to the boy. So that's on my plate. But we do have 6 other people as well in tonight, so it's a grand total of 7. Got some pretty good competition as well. We got Caterade, who's here in last PS4 bracket. We got Kite, Ebonic Plague, Orax, Mystery Racer, and Square as well. So it's good competition tonight for all involved, and looking forward to seeing how things turn out.
Yes, definitely a bracket full of a lot of fairly regular players, and if they're not regular players, definitely very competent players. Such a player like, Ebonic Plague, who doesn't really show up like to every PS4 WNF or Parsec WNF, but for sure a very strong player, rocking that Mitsuru Yuzu team comp.
Absolutely, and we've also got Chitin, who's been on a bit of a hiatus previously, but now entering more BBTAG brackets from what I've seen as of late, rocking, of course, the standard Hilda Yukiko that they've been known for, and yeah, looking forward to seeing how that goes. Okay, and speaking of those two, hopefully I get a response here in a bit, but the plan on the docket tonight is up first Chitin and Ebonic Plague on stream.
All right. Definitely a matchup that I have quite literally never seen before. Like we were saying earlier with you, Bonic, and also as Kaiden recently not really entering bracket. This is not a matchup that has I've ever seen transpire. So interesting to see how each player adapts to each other. Just judging based off their main team comps, I feel like inherently Bonic's Plague's team is going to have a bit of an edge over Kaiden's team of Hilda Yukiko, just because of just how frankly cracked Mitsuru buttons can be. It can be very difficult for Yukiko to really get going with a lot of her fan zoning, just because of just how simply hard it is to contest. Hilda has a better time, I think, just keeping her out, because while Mitsuru does have really cracked buttons in the mid range, it can be somewhat of a struggle to actually get in, and Hilda, definitely being one of the better zoners in the game, can help keep her out. But on the flip side, with Bonic Play's other character, the Yuzuriha, who has her stance mode, which actually just completely nullifies projectile, can actually be pain for both characters for Kaiden to deal with. So it would be kind of an interesting dynamic to see how Kaiden deals with the tools that Ebonic Plague's characters have.
Yeah, it's I mean, Mitsuru Yuzuriha was definitely a very strong team. Would you say they were top tier back in 1.5? I feel like they were.
I am a 2.0 baby, but from what I've seen of the 1.5 metagame, Mitsuru Yuzu definitely one of the more dominant and prominent team comps I've seen, alongside with a Mitsuru Aki. I mean, Mitsuru in general back in that patch was a very strong character, and I mean, while she has been toned down for this patch in 2.0, and it's similar with Yuzu too. They are both very strong characters still.
Yeah, absolutely, and yeah, it's just been I'm managing TO stuff as well as trying to provide input, but yeah, it's it's not as strong, I would say, as it was previously, but as you said, it's definitely not lacking really much in meta currently as well. It's definitely got its perks, not as good, but still solid, and I'm repeating myself just saying things differently. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing just how these two go at it against each other.
Yep.
Just currently waiting on Kite to enter. There we are. All right.
Two will enter. One shall leave victorious, as long as they ready up to fight. Okay, I was like,
I was about to message Ebonic what's going on here. All right.
Get ready.
Here we go. First match of the night: Ebonic Plague versus Kite 99. Looking forward to seeing this. I don't know. I don't think I've seen these two play each other at all.
I threw away my sympathy long ago.
yeah, definitely not a matchup that is very common, and what we're going to be seeing here tonight.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight. Are you
Start GB, just able to catch the 5A round start, going to be using that 6B to convert off it, keeping it relatively burst safe. Play, just
Blink
jumping.
me frog. That blocking high, words are tough, and I feel like this is looking forward to that after as well. I mean, no matter the case, Kite keeps catching these like stray hits on both characters, and I keep on worrying it's gonna be a
Looks like it, and definitely, well, kind of looking at the health totals, it seems like both players really just scrapping around, almost got a kill on the Yukiko, but didn't catch out in the super in time, allowing this Hilda in. Hilda damage is quite low, going to be spending a lot of meter, actually goes in for the reset instead of a kill, and will be rewarded with killing the user re-up for this, let's assume Solo Mitsuru.
making sure it was super positive. Definitely could have catched
Sure, and that raw hit might seal out the deal for Ebonic Plague, going to be extending the combo a little bit, has the DT in the back just in case this won't kill, but Island Climb. This is a round for Kite.
Yeah, I'm definitely surprised that the first super didn't kill. Yeah, fortunately Kite didn't have that DHC in pockets to close it out. I'd say very well handled by not really panicking under pressure, not really actually giving Ebonic much of a chance to start their pressure either. Like we saw like some situations where it could have been hairy, but unfortunately able to get out of this situation. So, I wouldn't say unscathed, but I mean still positively.
Sure, and definitely you want to be in those situations where you're not forced to block Mitsuru pressure, because once she's kind of got you in block stun, she applies what is quite literally a 50-50 mix-up game with her JB or like 2A or 2C low, so if you can just avoid the scenario and like kind of play like Kaiden being very evasively, even if you take a couple stray hits, you're not forced to guess.
What a TP! And, similarly for Ebonic right there as well.
Straight out, gets frame trapped there with the 236B. Cashing out some of the CC, probably wanted to build some bars there, but unfortunately just dropped the combo. See Kaiden trying to 2B out of it, but a nice slash going to be catching this Yukiko once again, and I think it's Ebonic Plague's time to get started. Going to be smacking this Yukiko back into the corner. JC has set up a sandwich scenario. Yeah, didn't walk right side this time, and suddenly this Yukiko.
Gotta be careful. Definitely, one hit is definitely gonna be enough. And that is exactly the hit that Ebonic Plague needed right there. Killing off the Yukiko, leaving it up to a solo Hilda. Not something we haven't seen like able to manage in the past. Still going to be rough.
Ooh, but it's a good start here with this happy birthday. Going to be cashing out into the super immediately.
I think Ebonic was wrongly I feel like it was supposed to be in the X.
Yeah, I mean, I'm inclined to believe, but man, this Hilda pressure is definitely getting Ebonic Plague forces out a burst, but it was a little bit too risky considering how low that Yuzu was.
Well, Resonance level 4 is getting a lot of health back for Ebonic. Tried to push block, but it got in between attacks. What an air TP, oh my goodness. Could have been worse.
And we see you, Bonnie.
Yes. Alright.
Yeah, definitely really very solid Hilda. Yeah, very solid Hilda play there. Just keeping out both characters there in this situation, especially that Mitsuru. We kind of saw Ebonic Plague trying to go for a lot of aggressive options there in order to take their turn back against Hilda with just 236B and like just trying to jump in with J, but we saw Kaiden there just always had the right answer for each option, just really abusing the like kind of long disjointed like projectiles that that Hilda can use to kind of prevent those options from being a threat and just punish Ebonic Plague for maybe being a little bit too impatient.
Probably
Get ready.
a bit of a moment, sort of like, what is it I need to do? What is catching me here? Yeah, he's trying to not be too rash, hopefully, in his decisions in this game moving forward. Needs to make a, I don't like the stuff we're seeing, but needs to make a reverse sweep
Lend me your strength.
to be able to take this set.
Sure, and I mean, Ebonic Plague definitely making more and more progress as these sets go on. He just hasn't quite led into a victory yet. What?
Okay, because Ebonic was going for the constant round start, I feel like that's
Yeah, that was definitely a very ballsy option for sure that didn't quite pay out. Flip low, I think trying to
not looking too good, definitely looking in favor. Ooh, gets caught by the Phoenix. Not really much off of that. Interesting how that sort of interacted with it.
Ebonic Plague just trying to find an opportunity to slash this Yukiko away. Yeah, that is a projectile. Just gonna be dodging all of that. But yeah, now suddenly Ebonic Plague maybe a bit too aggressively with his Yuzu on point. Gonna be swapping into Mitsuru, but as soon as he does get hit with the fans. Approaching, keeping up the pressure there with the 2-1-4C. Trying to find a way to up back out, but the 6B able to save the day. Finally, Ebonic's turn to come back to the corner.
It's been rough, yeah, Ebonic's ooh, has a reverse going on right now. I just got that first. Not quite gonna be enough to kill. Yeah. The cross combo was activated at just the right time.
Like pretty much everyone has to be really careful now, and it looks like we're going to be getting a kill on this Hilda left with solo Yukiko. Only level 1, so it's not a huge threat, but I mean, as soon as I say that, here she goes. She's gonna probably, never mind, actually not gonna be opting to stack out. Though there is a lot of meter on deck. I'm really surprised that he kind of just looked at Mitsuru get hit there. Try to find something here with this. There's a lot of raw hits, but not a lot of conversion, but a nice DP out. And now Ebonic Plague is definitely got to be really careful. It doesn't matter how little fire levels Yukiko has, the next hit is probably going to kill.
Oh wow, pulls calls out the teleport. Yeah, Onyx just getting all these little hits, but none of them are able to actually convert into a clean kill. He's able to rectify that, but we'll have to see. Like, definitely doing good, but oh no! Oh, gets caught in the startup of that Agi. Putting one on the board.
Definitely a very kind of scrapping there at the end with Bubonic Plague definitely having a kind of semi-definitive lead, but slowly and slowly losing that lead as Kaiden just got a lot of raw hits on like kind of the assist characters and just a couple of raw hits with like Fans and Miragi on like Bubonic Plague's point character. And definitely, even though that Yukiko was not stacked up, all those fans definitely still add up as the game progresses. And interesting
here. I feel like the Hilda was working very well for Titan. I'm not quite sure what the platinum pick is here, but I mean, hey, it's who am I to judge? It might be a pretty great strategy.
Is be like, yo, you trying to beat me? You gotta win the first of two with my hidden OD Platinum the Trinity.
I mean, nobody really, well, not many people play Platinum. I know there's a couple notable players who do, but I mean, not many people are familiar with the matchup for this game. So, I mean, it could be Titan's probably banking on something like that.
It definitely seems like it's the case, but it's currently not working out with a good TP straight out. But Bubonic Plague says like, nah, it's always my turn, going to be going in with a 2-6 Yeah, constantly keeping up the pressure. Yeah, as soon as like kind of I feel like as soon as Hilda was not on screen, Bubonic Plague feels a lot more comfortable playing aggressively.
Wow, good time to burst right there. Trying to able to block all of that. Could have probably punished that. Not many people play Platinum, I don't know. Ooh, what a trade. Unfortunately, not able to convert off of it, but yeah, gotta be careful about calling it this Platinum because it is looking really rough for her. Oh, block.
Guess just wasn't expecting it. That was almost all burst safe, but like I didn't even realize that Mitsuru was in and she might be alive.
No.
Oh no!
I'm surprised. Was he expecting a burst?
I think he honestly just dropped the combo there. That's probably just missed the link off counter to 3-6. Gets the EX slash, but not quite going to be able to convert off it. Yukiko gets caught high.
Just barely able to burst. I'm surprised there wasn't a burst. They should have been able to kill off the platform for that, but still able to kill her off nonetheless. Fire stack level 2. Gotta be careful. But, I mean, what am I saying? But I mean, still Resonance level 4, so going to be getting a lot of meter for this situation. Surprising that there was no stance in that situation. So this.
Chip building up on this Useria, and the final hit will be the JC, going to be gaining some stacks.
Pressure. Oh no, he just got caught. I'm not entirely sure by what, but yeah, Sonic able to tie this up 2-2 and bring it to a game 5. I'm not sure what Titan was trying to do. Stagger, like, just got caught during the stagger pressure.
Yeah, if I had to make a very, very educated guess, I'm going to assume it was an up back. In that situation, I mean, when you are playing Yukiko and you have such slow like ground buttons, mashing isn't really an option, especially against a character like Mitsuru. So probably wanted to find a point to avoid that scenario without using push block via up back, but I don't think it worked out.
And yeah, okay, this was kind of in the back of my head what the plan was, but I think Titan wanted it to be like, okay, you beat the Hilda, now you gotta, play against this other team, and you gotta deal with the Hilda again. Now you're kind of like mixing your things up. Yeah, that's sort of the idea I was thinking about this character swap.
Back on the Hilda. Bubonic Plague up 2, bringing this back, keeping up the pressure, goes in for the instant overhead. keep it all burst safe there with the JV. Unfortunately, gets frame trap once again, constantly just getting frame trap, able to convert off it. Yeah, that Hilda definitely bleeding, but suddenly this Mitsuru ain't looking so hot. This is only level 0 damage, so it's not going to be too much.
7k. It's nothing.
Oh, broke the persona there with a 236A. This Mitsuru definitely moving right now, keeping Kaiden in all this constant pressure, but just gets hit.
Yuzu burst. That could have been really bad.
Golda 4P able to save the day. No fire stack still. Going to be cashing out on the cross trade. Let that you can go heal in the back.
Currently, Ebonic with the life advantage. I say that. Ooh! That was yeah, as I was saying, you know, with the life advantage, Ebonic with the life advantage. Now, because of that Yukiko healing, right, looking really solid with the life. Ebonic definitely has his work cut out for him. Had this just barely not. Oh my goodness!
My God, what was that? Oh!
I think that is exactly what Ebonic played needed in this situation. Not quite going to kill, just barely jumped behind the Hilda DP. Throwing out the ice curve, gets caught by the burst. Oh my goodness, good block. Oh, good block once again. This is scary.
Yeah, Ebonic playing one hit away from dying, but he's showing no fear. Goes in with the Mitsuru J, able to convert off it. Not gonna be a kill. Kaiden still just trying to jump around. Both of them just trying to find an opportunity to hit each other. Have the final laugh here in this situation. It's so close. Playing a very
it's heartbreaking, man, and Kaiden able to take it.
That was definitely a heart stopper there at the end, but the Soul Tiny Fan will be able to seal the deal for Ebonic Plague, and Kaiden, as you say, will be moving on to fight you, actually, in the next round of the winner's side.
That is correct. Wow, what a heart stopper that was for sure, and what a way to kick off tonight's bracket. That's oh man.
That was crazy.
Ooh, but yeah, good stuff to both of those players. Looking forward to seeing how Kaiden does against me. So we'll see how that goes. But before we get to those matches, we do have another match up on deck. That will be Caterade versus Square.
Right, alright. It's definitely also another interesting one. Kind of like the match between Ebonic and Kaiden. It's not a matchup I have personally ever seen before, but I guess unlike those two, both Square and Caterade are at least more frequent participators of WNF, so I feel like just because of that, they may have at least some matchup experience against each other, but we will see how it plays out. Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. Looking forward to seeing how things go with these two. As you said, I don't know. Like, what do you like? I don't know if I've seen them play on stream before. At least here, maybe someplace else, but I don't know if I've seen many results of these two going at it.
Just kind of looking on the surface, I mean, Katerade definitely one of the strongest players that usually enters WNF, gets very, very good results with the Naoto Akatsuki, but going up against Square with a team that I feel like inherently maybe not a team that Caterade would like to face. 9 definitely a pretty oppressive characters, especially if you don't have Many great ways of like trying to deal with her, like maybe
Whoever
some
these
really good
guys
air
are,
buttons.
it won't be easy.
And you know, Kurogane and Akatsuki definitely have some
neither will
tools,
we.
but they're not really feel like they're
Let's see
89.
you
But
try.
with the advent of Akatsuki, you can definitely mitigate some of these teams' probably scarier things, but we'll see how it plays out.
Interesting option. Wow, coming right up to the and gets a counter. This guy's crazy.
Yeah. Maybe a little bit too crazy. Unfortunately, got crossed up there. Yeah, tries to parry the unblockable, but it just was ready with some button afterwards. This is definitely where 9's scary. Still not blocking the second part of the unblockable, forcing in a burst into this Kurogane, but Gatorade's got to be really careful about how he calls Akatsuki now. Another unblockable. 9 is fair and balanced, everybody. Another one?
Yeah, hasn't been like ever since. Gatorade definitely has was able to avoid that.
For what a eccentric round start from Gatorade. It just seems as soon as Square found that 1 point of momentum, he was just going to roll a train over Gatorade. Because, I mean, for one, 9 the Phantom, as you were kind of seeing there in that first game, does have access to solo unblockable setups that you can kind of just loop over and over again on Oki. We did see Gatorade trying to use the parries to mitigate the Morganite, but it kind of feels like he wasn't ready for Square to follow up, because even though you do block the low part of the unblockable, you still have to kind of hold a little bit of the 9 pressure, and we didn't see Gatorade do that, so we'll kind of see how he adapts here in this second game.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight!
After the You like that? Pay attention. Take it to the Get the hell out of here. Okay. Oh, come on. Be quiet. Your turn. See you. Get out of here. Right there. That's more than that. Answer time. Crimson Raider. That's more than that. Well, you saw you can't escape. You
Really good push block out, able to mash out of this time. This pressure suddenly. It's Gatorade's turn to game, but unfortunately misses the DP ender. Going to be activating his CC here, going to be smacking Akatsuki around. I'm surprised that Phantom Pain didn't hit. Very important for Gatorade, but very good for Square right now. Don't think this is going to be a kill on this Kurogane, but man, he's got to be really careful now and doesn't block the overhead. There he goes.
Yeah, I was surprised.
The world won't change.
Scary, so he just went follow-up.
Yeah, that was...
Yeah, we were able to just close it out really solidly once again, going up 2-0.
That was definitely insane, and yeah, that was just another kind of game where Square was rolling a train. Before I said anything more, shoutouts to BBTAG for rating the chat. They did come in last game, but unfortunately it was kind of mid-match. But yeah, glad to have you here, BBTAG.
Of course, always a pleasure to see you all here. And
Whoever these guys are,
hope support.
it won't be
we
easy.
love you all, and we love everything that you
And
do,
neither will
especially your announcement.
Let's get
pictures.
this ball
They're
rolling.
beautiful. Keep it up.
Can't escape from crossing
But
fate.
anyway, more on that later. But now, on to game 3 of the set.
Take it to there.
These a little bit. Players really getting too much. Getting, ooh, just barely misses the take throw timing.
You like that? Isn't this? Pay attention. Take it off.
It's blocks the parry. Not able to punish it.
Sandwich narrow, gotta be really careful on blockable setup, also gotta be careful the left, right, probably trying to parry that first, but unfortunately got quick blocked instead.
Doesn't matter, so he's getting some damage off the side. He's gonna get that pressure going. So far, keeping it unburstable. Going to be able to kill off this 9? Is that too late? Okay. It was looking scary on how long the delay was.
First thing you go, on the blast zone, just gonna be grabbing your Gatorade. Absolutely not ready for that option and concentration. But into the red zone, gonna be getting a relatively safe time, and also going to be getting so swap out. Swap them a delayed overhead try to anti-air.
Very good for Square. Getting some and also I mean, if he had the reaction time for it, he would have been able to get it sooner.
Oh, what a great conversion off that. Going to be swapping over into the Curl Gamer. There, gets the Phantom Pain side swap, does another Phantom Pain, 4 bars on deck. I think Gatorade finally put one on the board.
Do me a favor and stop standing
Definitely a much more solid game from Gatorade. Not really falling victim to a lot of shenanigans. I feel like that's what he needs to do to be able to set, but is Square going to allow that? That's the question. We'll have to see.
That's for sure. If you follow the dynamic of the first 2 games, Square is 100% capable of just forcing Gatorade in positions where he really frankly can't do much and just kind of snowball from there. But you saw there in the kind of the last match that Gatorade won, he does find his footing. He can get quite some threatening things going.
And neither will we.
Absolutely.
Cheer you on? Yeah, sure.
Can't escape from crossing fate.
Both players have threatening things. Wow, just round start parry. I mean, hey, it worked, so I can't really fault him for doing that. Oh, everybody pretty much got hit there except for Kotsky.
Nine's getting hit. Good burst out, an excellent backdash, going to be catching Square, lacking a little bit with the 2B, but unfortunately doesn't drop the couple. Uses the Phantom Pain to dodge the 6B. Gatorade is crazy right now. Putting up all the pressure, push blocking me out. Now I'm going straight back in, got a kill on the Adachi, and fire straight in with a counter hit. 2-1-4 A sets up the sandwich scenarios. Gatorade is cooking. Oh my god, what calls
Out the push blocker and able to very cleanly take it to a game 5. This is supremely different from what we saw in the first 2 games.
Yeah. Unfortunate, 2 very unfortunate games from Gatorade. Kind of a scrappy 3rd game, but as soon as this 4th game rolled around, it looks like Gatorade is rolling a train over Square. We'll have to see what happens here in this last one, because man, that one was lightning fast and just kind of Gatorade showing off what Naoto Akatsuki can really do against, I mean, pretty much everybody.
Yeah,
Whoever these guys
definitely
are,
been serving him
it won't
well
be
in
easy.
the past, and
And
hopefully
neither will we.
that continues on with the
I'm
set.
tired of this.
To see if
It's your
Square
case
has,
now.
something different in the tank. Man, yeah, Gatorade's been going for a lot of his centric options in round start. I mean, it's been working for the most part still. And jump 14, I mean, it's pretty good. It's worked.
He planned that, 100% planned that. Oh, and so did Gatorade. Going to be getting a happy birthday on these characters. That's almost 4 bars. That's definitely gonna hurt.
Yeah, looking really, really rough from Square. Oh man, this is gonna be uphill. This is definitely gonna be uphill for Square, but very much needed that happy birthday currently.
Poor Pete, maybe wanted to extend that combo a little bit. Goes straight in with the Divine Smasher. Square setting up a sandwich scenario. What's the mix going to be? Actually using that JC to avoid the 2A still in the sandwich scenario, but no threatening mix-ups.
Let's clean this up.
Yeah, that's a safe jump. Is Gatorade pressing a button? No, going to be blocking and baiting that DHC, but unfortunately no meter to convert off it, but gets a 4P here. Is it going to be a kill? No.
Don't think so, no. Barely.
It's now jumping straight out with the God 4P coming in clutch there. The Square was a very, very back and forth game 5, but the winner of this one will
Man, some wild games so far. And pretty much every match that we've had in bracket has been a game 5.
Yes, it does seem so. All around winners round 1, all 3-2 sets. So that's crazy.
Absolutely, yeah. But yeah, good stuff to everybody who's been playing tonight, getting good matches for the audience. That wow, like yeah, they've all been pretty close, relatively speaking. It's been pretty good to see.
Yes, definitely, especially the final 2 stream matches that we had so far have been like kind of insane. Like Ubonix versus Kaiden was like so down to the wire. It could have gone either way, and kind of the same thing with this last match here. It was just kind of like Square was kind of looking very down in the dumps there in the first part of the game, but just found a couple points and just really able to just climb back up that hill. But Kittery just found a couple points in order to just inch out that win. But we'll have to see how the winners round 2 matches play out, because it's going to be almost entirely different. Maybe. Yeah, we have Gatorade and Mystery Racer on one side, and myself versus Kite on the other. So definitely going to be some solid stuff. Continuing the trend, I hope. But before we do get into that, I just want to give a quick shout out. He's not in the commentary booth tonight, but I do want to shout out Kraken Atkins and his podcast, the Kraken Atkins Podcast. Because we do have some fellows who in the chat from the I believe it is the BBTAG Argentina folks this episode, correct? That he's recently got. I believe so.
Okay.
I think this upcoming Monday is when he will release that episode.
All right. So yeah, definitely look forward to that. And be sure to keep on keeping on with what's happening with him and the folks at BBTAG Argentina. I'm looking forward to it. The conversation, there's a lot of different ways I imagine it would go. Primarily the Ruby topics that I've continuously seen Atkins hound them over. So I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, be sure to tune in this Monday whenever that episode releases, and looking forward to more in the future from Atkins as well. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna be up. We'll do Match Reno stuff after this. That
sounds good. Good luck, my friend.
All right, see you on the other side. What is? I hope Kite isn't locking in this team, because I'm going to be questioning a lot of things.
I'm already questioning a lot of things. You don't have to question anything.
All right, see you on the other side then.
See you on the other side, cheap.
Get ready. Get ready.
This will join you tonight for this match at least.
Welcome E30. Hilda Yukiko versus Ragna Akihiko. Yeah, these two have definitely fought a good amount in the past, and I really want to say that it's very, very back and forth.
Can't escape from crossing
Pretty
fate.
close set, but we'll have to see how these two fought.
Go.
Oh,
Are you ready? Dance for me.
Strong here with this Hilda pressure, just going to be running away. Nice bait on the 5B there with JC plus 5B. Unfortunately, just doesn't convert off the first bait. Or off the raw 5B either. Just ran up on got grab, unfortunately. I wonder what the plan there was. I'm not sure. Either way, it's definitely Master Chief's time to get going. Unfortunately, that 2B not able to get to the first. I think he's trying to beat the first there. First.
There's just a lot of scenarios where Chief is just trying very patiently to get in and already got Hilda down to little less than half health. Oh god! And that's all Chief needed to get things started. Yeah, even we have the life totals. It's honestly just a cat and mouse game at this point, especially when either of these characters are in, and that 4P is just such a oppressive tool to just make Chief really think about his approach instead of combination.
This way to go through the 2-1-4B and the assist. Got the raw fan, but wasn't quite able to convert off it. And it's still at level 1. Not a huge threat with the Yukiko on point, but the Akiko still got to be a little bit careful going to be swapping over into the Ragna. And I didn't do the same with Hilda. That's just a very big cat and mouse game, forcing out a burst from Master Chief. Not going to be a full conversion, but I'm inclined to believe that this is a combo that we will lead into a kill. Ooh, really good conversion from Titan, and will be taking game 1.
And I also like the presence of mind by Titan whenever Akiko is in, because Akiko does have sway at his disposal to try and close the gap, but especially when Hilda's on the screen, Titan really likes to just put out a 2A just to catch whenever Akiko tries to approach.
Definitely a very good way to kind of at least deter Akihiko a little bit from using Sway as a anti-zoning tool or just as an approach tool because it will catch him. Oh, really nice back down. Very long Hilda button once again, just playing quite a big game of cat and mouse. Just going to be running away and forcing Master Chief to approach. Definitely, I feel like the way you want to approach this matchup with Hilda, you can go. That is going to end in disaster. I was about to say with the whip JB, it could have led to a lot of damage, but that whip DP will be doing a nice solid 10k. Tries to go in for the double grab, just runs up in 2Bs and gets a kill on the Hilda, and going to be catching out a good amount of damage on the Yukiko as well.
The whole thing is mind by Cheap, and Titan's Yukiko is no slouch, even though it's only level 2 resistance, there is 4 stacks available. Didn't believe in the boot. I think at this point you can just wait it out, but just trying to apply the pressure and really nice call out on the Maragi.
Tries to do the empty jump grab. Not a lot of use of this resonance. Oh, she got her. What can I say?
I'm so sorry, Lon.
Yukiko, why? That's not the right way.
But in that game, I really like that what Chief is doing, just, constantly closing the gap and just, with a team like this, just seeing Akihiko casually pull out 10k, just really shows how much you should be scared of that team. And it could have been more if Chief had enough meter to go for cross combo. Just, I feel like it's just the classic game of keep him away, just chip him down little by little, and on the other hand, Chief is just the team of, if I get in, you are dead.
Oh yeah, not respecting that at all, just going straight in. Interesting, kind of just going to be bursting into the Yu-Gi-Oh! I guess just wants to keep the Hilda as healthy as possible here in this matchup. Going to be waking up with the Maragi dying. Not going to be double jumping out of that situation, but I mean, that Akihiko's still there. Not going to be too relevant, and yeah, that Hilda 4P, super strong air coverage tool, able to cover the Yu-Gi-Oh! Even though she was hit. Yeah, Chief finding a really good place to just find a way in. Goes in for the Gauntlet Hate reset, forcing out a burst from Kaiden, cashing out the CZ, but unfortunately misses the 5EV, and the JA coming in clutch to help convert that. Swapping forward to the Akihiko. Bugging out with the 5A, able to clear the skies. Next second on the throw, the boom!
Going high, and this kind of turn to get things started, but unfortunately drop combo, but still applying the pressure to Akihiko in the corner. I honestly think this is extremely brave by Kaiden just to be in Akihiko's spacing. Side swap, back to neutral, DP assist. Trying to heal a little bit, but that just switch ends. Not a dead Akihiko, but Ragna is in pretty healthy. Best move in the game. It should be. Glad I didn't finish that sentence, but oh, she is moving in the 2C. What? Oh no!
Oh. Yukiko's alive, and I swear to God, it's only because I blessed her. Oh, and then.
Yeah, not even giving a chance to pop her inside. Imagine that Kaiden was probably trying to press a button or just jump back in general, but just being caught by the surprising amount of active frames that the boot had.
Yeah, that move is insanely active. If I'm not mistaken, it has an entire 8 frames.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Definitely something you always have to respect. If you are in range of the boot, you just gotta hold it. And Kaiden in that situation just maybe a little bit too antsy there and like just caught something. I'm not quite sure.
Can't escape from crossing fate.
See what kind of adjustments Kaiden make, because especially in that game 1 where he won, he was able just to keep a distance, but now just I see Kaiden going more aggressive and just seeing how hopefully that will work out for him.
Or doesn't quite believe in that JB or trying to bait a burst. Master Chief playing very patiently, but unfortunately just chose the wrong time to try to engage. Tries to bait a TP there, but Ragna is bleeding. Doesn't quite believe in that hit. Single dying straight out. This game is whack.
Really nice movement by Chief. Just a kill rush, and that. Yeah, I definitely think that Kaiden had to burst there, or there would have been a pretty good chance that he'll go.
Sure, I mean, the game looking really good for Kaiden at the start, suddenly looking quite good for Master Chief. And I mean, that's just kind of the dynamic you have to play with a team. Heavy high damage team, Akihiko Ragna is just like, you can zone me out all you want, but I just need to find one hit, and it's over. This would have been a kill if that was not a messed up combo. See Kite playing relatively conservative, probably really afraid of the Zeo dime, but unfortunately for him, just found a double overhead.
One of the things I'm noticing is that Kaiden's really staggering the 5B pressure, because at a moment like that, she kind of flinched and lost Akihiko for tried to call with a last so Ragna, cross up, but not a full combo, but getting opened up again, and in the famous words of Pudge, do a combo!
Yeah, I mean, just unfortunately, it seems like he fumbled the bag here against Gauntlet Hades. This is not the character you want to let live. Master Chief Ragna trying to go in, Kaiden with no meter, gets hit with a raw boot, and it looks like not killing there in that situation can just fight him back.
Solid work for Chief, and yeah, just like throughout that entire set, just the patience on Chief, just to persist and go in, get off in the end, taking the set 3-1.
Cheap, but still good stuff for Kaiden. Definitely was making Cheap work for those wins, especially in the last game was incredibly close. Just unfortunate fumble there at the end. Master Chief was just like, well, I have my opportunity, I'm going to be using it.
Alright, had to take care of a couple of other TO things, but I am back.
I'm back.
Alright, so let's see, with that, GG's to Kaiden, that was definitely a set. Oh, alright, and next up we will be having Caterade versus Mystery Racer.
Unfortunate Mystic mix-ups team kill, but It just sometimes has to be like that.
Okay. All right. Just letting them know not to start because we do have a match Reno up for tonight's bracket. Lon, do you want me to do it or do you want to have a crack at it?
You know what? You do it first.
All right. Cool. So, of course, if you're a regular here, you know the drill. But for those who don't know, exclamation point Matcherino, exclamation point Matcherini, or exclamation point Master Chief will give you a link in the Twitch chat to go to the Matcherino page where you can contribute to tonight's bracket pot. There is a claim code button that you can press that automatically adds 30 cents to the pot at no charge to you. You don't have to type things anymore. We don't have codes. We all just have the button right there that you can press. It's quick, it's easy, it takes like 5 seconds. I mean, I see how many of you, 27 of you watching? Come on, so easy. We have codes to spare as always. But besides that, we do have sponsor quests over there on the right side that you can complete, add a little bit more at no cost to you. And also we have the Matcherino Marketplace featuring works from our good friends over at Kite Books. We have Lunar Life in Another World, Shit That Skinnery Kasaki-san, The Yakuza's Guide to Babysitting, My Dad's the Queen of All VTubers, Welcome to the Outcast Restaurant, Gotcha Girl Core, Uzamaid, Our Maid is Way Too Annoying, and also Keychains and Charms featuring characters from Quintessential Quintuplets, Fate Go, Princess Connect, Girls Frontline, and Azure Lane. Every purchase made in the marketplace, a portion of that purchase goes towards the bracket pot. There's also direct contributions as well, if you're feeling generous in that regard, and all contributions and methods are 100% appreciated by us and the players as well. We thank you all very much for watching and supporting the scene. I believe that covers everything on that.
I do believe so.
All right. And with that, we will be having our next match up, Mr. Racer, or as the fellas BBTAG Argentina love to call him, El Corredor Misterioso versus Caterade. And yeah, we are going to be underway. Oh, what was that, E30? I heard that laugh.
Get ready.
Enrique?
That dude,
my God!
wait.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I love it. I love it. I'm gonna be calling him that from now on. No more Eric. Enrique is now.
Yes. El Corredor Misterioso 21, also known as Enrique.
with the guitar playing as soon as Enrique finishes, yeah.
And neither will we.
that would be beautiful.
That's
beautiful.
That's a 10 out of 10. Ray and Enrique going to be locking in the Susanoo, Naoto.
This is a team we've seen from him before. It's varying degrees of commitments. It's not a lot more for currently, yeah, the Susanoo definitely taking a lot of damage right now. Ooh, but that's really good. I mean, either way, it's a lot of damage. Susanoo, and it gets potentially a double mark as well. There we go. Income Bokum on both of these characters. Trying to set up an unblockable good on Caterade for push one at the right time. Avoid it. He's out. You gotta be careful because this racer does have 2 bars, well, 3 bars now on deck, so really any solid hit. Oh boy, I'm worried about that drop. Could lead to a dead carry. I'm sorry? Oh, I'm confused, and now I'm just stupefied. What happened?
I could not explain to you the actual taken here in this scenario, but I mean, he's got to parry a lot of things. Yeah, can't really get anything but a good trap placement in order to beat 5C. I don't know if this is going to be a kill. Don't think so.
No, it wouldn't be able to cross rate, too much scaling. Doesn't have. Oh, wow! I was gonna say it doesn't have resonance to cover anything, any regainable light, but it didn't even give me the chance. Counters the Tatsu, and yeah, Mr. Racer able to take one with this team up now. I mean, hey, we take those. We take those.
For sure. Definitely a couple probably crucial mistakes there from Gatorade, especially getting hit by that that shotgun blast there when Mr. Acer went for raw super. Definitely a very interesting decision on Mr. Acer's part. I'm not sure what he wanted to do. If I had to guess, sorry.
I think he wanted to go for the sway.
Oh yeah,
I think he wanted to go for the sway because that's projectile info.
I see.
If I remember correctly, I'll have to double check, make sure I'm not giving people false information. I'm pretty sure that is projectile.
Yeah,
Whatever the case may be, yeah, the that whole scenario was, yeah, yes, it is projectile. Starting on frame 5, so maybe he just timed it a little bit too late. Well, you hate to see it, but whatever the case, yeah, that was able to get Mr. Racer a game on the board, and Gatorade, I don't know what Gatorade has to do. Ideally, not be happy birthday.
Don't get hit. Good trap. Oh.
I mean, see, ideally not be happy birthday, just happy birthday, Mr. Racer. That's all you need. That was an 8K.
Yes. I'm like an assist starter.
That was insane.
Cashing out a mark here on this. I was about to say this kid. I mean, that's what
I mean, it hit him.
that was a lot of
A lot of active swaps, a lot of DPs, and surprisingly, all of that was able to convert. Oh no! Hey,
good fly.
Still able to hit on 8K, and unfortunately, we get into on 5B from a constant. And not quite be able to kill, just barely left with the sliver. Resident level 2 going to be gaining some life back, not as much as the XPS. Is that going to be C-Tatsu? Is that going to be C-Tatsu? We'll never know. But whatever the case, able to catch with the Tatsu. Bird has another 2 bars. Yeah, could kill.
Maybe that's more damage. I mean, hey, that's a tank.
I mean, it's a kill. I mean, but I'm thinking about meter. Whatever the case may be. Oh God. Okay, that was scary. That was terrible. Whatever the case may be, you gotta be careful about the astral on.
Man, out of all the ways we could have ended that second match, empty jump get grabbed into astral.
I hate that it was literally as I was saying the sentence. As I was saying the sentence, he needs to watch out for this astral on deck. As I was saying it, I wasn't even done and it happened. Does that count as a curse? If I can't even finish it?
You see, the curse was, it was being summoned and it got really impatient and he was...
You know what? I'm counting that as a curse because Gatorade is now cursing me with what I'm seeing.
Yes! What the hell happened? I don't know! Well, El Corredor Misterioso, aka Enrique, is too powerful for mere mortals, so clearly the tech is to play a giant magnet man, and you win the game with the giant magnet man in order to beat God. Game 3, what's gonna happen? I knew he was gonna do that.
Hey. Yeah, still a bit of shell shock, but yeah, it's good DP getting out of that situation. Ooh. Probably tried to bait something out, but yeah, good. A man's grab getting All of it unversatile.
Fuzzy.
Yeah, DHC, but able to kill with the EX Flash Tide. What in the world? Why is this so working?
Oh my god.
I'm physically sick.
I don't know what it's
Very good on Mystery Racers recognizing that yes, Sledgehammer does lose to low. What a backdash! I could barely perceive that was backdash. That was blocked. This should be dead. Oh, absolutely. I can't believe this game won. Okay. Mystery Racer losing that round. Gatorade taking a point on the board. 2-1. Not a good game, by the way. So fully committed. And yeah. I have no words. I'm pretty sure Mr. Racer is going to be switching to the Adachi, if I had to guess.
Please don't swap the Tiger. Please don't swap the Tiger. Please don't swap
If you say that, he's going to do it. He's going to do it.
You're right. Please swap the Tiger. I beg of you, Mr. Racer. You're
the old reverse psychology. Yeah, that'll get him. That'll get him.
Yeah, see, if you play Tiger,
yeah,
yeah. If you play Tiger, bottom text.
Okay, all right, yeah. Okay, well, you know what? We're rolling with this. I hate what I'm seeing, but we're rolling with this. Why did I play this character?
Having someone
Why
He's got the most disgusting colors too. God,
our performance here will determine
Eric.
the outcome of this mission.
Enrique.
I expect you to play your own way.
I really wish you could roll IRs.
Can't escape from crossing fate.
Really tell them.
Fight.
2-1-4 round start. I knew it.
I was expecting both of them to. That was still very
Very in tune.
I'm watching this.
We're playing footsies. We're playing footsies and it's freaking Tiger Fire. We're backdashing. Get these. You're still getting caught because it's airborne.
He's gonna do it back. I really wish he did it back.
What was that combo?
Was
What
he
is
anticipating first?
baby? Sledgehammer.
I'll do my best. He did a grab. I'm fully anticipating he was supposed to. Right there, yeah, exactly. Luke Taker, solo down tilt, gets inside the trap. Gatorades characters in.
The analysis was sound.
Another What?
Nah, I'm done. I can't say anything anymore. What is going on? Reset him.
What? It just went through.
Please, for the love of God!
Oh
Get me out of this hell!
God, Shirikane sucks.
That has no invul!
Naoto. Win.
Why? What do you mean you got hold, Eric? That made perfect sense! Exactly. Faded's absolutely correct. You just simply got outplayed. You should have simply done the other super.
You should have simply just not gotten hit and put in a situation.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm questioning why he did Gunshot Trooper. I'm questioning why he did Gunshot Trooper because that could cause him to be put in the situation in the first place. It's on him. He messed up.
Yes. We are.
I wouldn't. No, Poke Dude. That's not Hode. That's not him being Hode. You know why?
Get ready.
Because he did Gunshot Trooper. If he did Hamon, that would have been fine. That would have been fine. He would have been put. He wouldn't have been put in the situation. But he hoed himself. He hoed himself. Can't say that he got hoed.
It's obvious how this will end.
And now
If you think
he's brought out
yourself
the
worth
giant take in order to
strength.
make the final game happen between this
Can't escape
Caterade
from crossing
Tager
fate.
Naoto, who is almost. I can't explain to you the amount of. He's just walking forward, and it
That
works.
is- yeah, well, I mean, it's legit.
He's
Oh.
still gaming.
He's still
He's
gaming.
still
He's
gaming.
still gaming. He's still doing things.
He's
Why
happy
is it,
birthday.
Happy birthday. Yeah, why is it happy birthday? Why is he dead? Never mind, he's not dead. Thank God he didn't block that.
That was the scariest thing I ever could have seen. Tank moving towards you at an incredibly high speed. Oh my God!
I hate this so much. What is happening? Oh my God! He's flying.
I thought, I honestly,
Oh, he's not dead.
I honestly thought I'm in.
What is? Why? Why? What are you monkeys doing? Unblockable? It works? He has combos?
He's going to be put in a situation. He's going to die.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Oh my God! What is this? What is
I'm
this?
dying. I can't.
What is my life? I can't do it, Lon. I can't say anything about that match. I can't say anything constructive about that match. I don't want to remember that match. Give me a goddamn lobotomy so that I can forget what I just saw.
All right, so E30 moving on to the next round for Master Chief in the winners finals. Those two are those two. I don't know where they are right now. They're clearly not on Earth. I don't think people not on Earth can play in this tournament. So I don't know what to say. GG's.
Okay. All right. I need a moment. I just need a moment. That's what I need. I need to breathe. I need to find my center. I need to forget everything that I witnessed. Okay. All right. So with that, we have our winners finals up and decided. With all of that underway, winners quarters. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So next up, we'll have Chitin and Orax on stream.
All right. I'm going to try to have words, but words cannot be used to describe what I just witnessed. All I know is that it will be Kaiden versus Orax. I have personally never seen these two fight before in an online bracket. Yeah, I can't really recall a moment where I've seen them fight, but I feel like these are two players that definitely have a good amount of matchup experience against each other because they do in fact live in the same state. And I feel like generally I've seen them like play together like in casuals, but in a tournament setting, I don't know what to expect. But yeah, we will be having Hilda mirrors, interesting enough, and like Orax definitely maybe kind of bit weird seeing them on the Hilda for sure. Not one of their primary Hilda team cons, but just when it comes to them, they're just kind of a Yang +1 when it comes to just the teams they pick. Normally it's like Arakami and their probably main team Elizabeth, but tonight it's Hilda.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely interesting to see this looking forward to seeing how that Hilda works. Currently, though, not quite able to do much with getting happy birthday. You know, even though it's well, it is a happy birthday, but it's Hilda damage, and throw bait actually tight. Going to be getting corner positioning as well. Or is what I would say if they didn't tech out. Get tech. This is unfortunate. Getting happy birthday to multiple scenarios, losing the Yang, all up to solo Hilda, level 2 resonance. And not a lot of life to work with.
Very hard to beat their mirror there, and yeah, just
that's the way to start.
Raw super, not a huge amount of damage, but Hilda definitely can build up quite a bit of chip and resonance when he fall in pain.
So far, 4 acts. As I say that, just luck the overhead. And, not too really, the one-touch scenario, and that one-touch is all I needed. Going to be going up in this set 1-0.
Definitely didn't get to see any of the potential game plan there from Orax's team with the Yang Hilda. If I had to imagine, I can say that perhaps Yang definitely appreciates the good space control that Hilda 4P can provide, but I think in a matchup against double zoners, it might be a little bit comparatively harder for Orax to get that game plan going, because Hilda can be really good at sniping out slower assists, which I mean, Hilda also has quite slow assists, so if you call them quite poorly, Kainen's definitely going to be very favored in nullifying the game plan.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight.
Violence.
I think it's Yang. Are you expecting any other options besides violence?
Absolutely not. I am just saying what I see. I see violence. They're gonna be spending some of that time to get some healing back and gain 2 levels. Ravin doesn't go right now. Currently in the hot seat right now. JC not going to be keeping all per se though.
So far, definitely looking better for Orax in this game. Last having the life advantage, some resource advantage as well. Interesting TP assist. Boy, if the last part of that game assist actually occurred, I feel
Left with no meter. Definitely has to be very careful here in this Hilda mirror, because I mean you always got access to that 30 speed. Ooh, actually kind of interesting to see them act something here. That 60 was coming out, might have punished.
Yeah, the untech time on that Hilda assist is very significant. If you get hit by that, you're pretty much not all the way down. And violence. As always, what do you expect from a Yang besides violence? I'm anticipating
Oh, that could have been an opportunity to do it, actually.
that could have. There was a gap. That was fully what I was expecting to come out. Wow! What a super anticipated from Orax right here, stuffing out all of that options from Titan. And, I mean, knocking off some health. That should be dead.
As long as there's a conversion. Kind of unnecessary to call this easy there, but it's okay.
I think he just wanted to make sure that the damage was enough to be able to kill.
Yeah. Not a bad idea for sure. Just like adding a little bit too many inputs there. It's like I might have dropped that.
Well, you know, better safe than sorry, but definitely want to keep things simple as well. So if he did any more moves after that besides the super, I would have had cause for concern.
Yeah, for sure. Either way, Orax definitely putting one on the board here in this Hilda mirror. See more of what they got with this team. Yeah, I think as my analysis says, like definitely Yang seems to very much appreciating those space control skills, especially for That 4P works out unless you get hit by a fellow Hilda JP.
Yeah, definitely gets hit by the overhead as well. Yang very much on it. Counter that half. Yeah. I choose violence option to get out of that, but unfortunately not pay off. Gets DP'd, gets hit again. Counter hits, and yeah, I think
Constant pressure. Relatively patiently, trying to find an opportunity to do something like that. Just DP straight out, kind of be like, yo, sick DP, I got my own.
Oh no! Oh no! She was still out for the active swap. Alright, Yang do be burning. Gotta be careful. Oh no! Oh no! That was too. Going to be getting some good damage off this with an 8K, 5K. Interesting time to burst. Oh no! Jumps over the Hilda. I'm dead.
Almost 10K.
Going to be taking this to a 1v1 situation. I'm surprised I can block that, honestly. Oh my goodness, he did it again.
Just doesn't believe. Oh my god.
Traded with the fan. Unfortunately, Yang did have more hits and more damage with that EX projectile, and Borax is going to be taking his second game up 2-1 in the set.
I'll be kind of honest, the Hilda herself not doing a huge amount for Orax, definitely mostly being using as kind of, I don't want to say like an assist spot, but definitely more centered out of being a support. But man, when Orax gets going with that Yang, it's crazy.
Absolutely, yeah. And, I mean, we've seen it already. Choosing violence, able to get. Oh no! Unfortunate that Yuko ended up on the opposite side, but I mean, still able to punish the first nonetheless. Oh! I think Orax is okay. I was gonna say Orax is definitely feeling confident, but maybe a little bit too confident. After a bit for his troubles, he's good damage on the board. You know, 6.2, but that's on both characters. Oh my goodness.
I mean, Orax, what can I say, man? He's just choosing violence and like he's not ready for it. Goes in with the JC, but first, nice DP out of that fallen pain setup.
Very, very good for Orax right now. Oh my goodness, what a trade.
Miss anything?
That's projectile inbound, yep. Oh my goodness, I can't believe Hilda did not get hit there.
Orax continuing to constantly choose violence, forcing out a DP. I would have liked to see a super that nice block on it. Not beating that DP.
Not quite patient enough, going to be killing off the Yang. And yeah, it's looking rough. As you said before, Yang definitely been more of a contender than you've seen the Hilda. And oh, this is fire. Would have been a very good conversion off of that. But still, nonetheless, he's out. Side swap? I didn't even see it. I would have done it.
Getting hit there, that scenario. 4 bars of deck, being a common just in case. Will be fallen and it's a tied up set.
Absolutely, and yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, if Borax's Yang goes down first, then it's definitely going to be an uphill climb. But if his Yang is still in the fray when Hilda's down,
Get ready.
If anyone, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Orax's Yang, definitely very scary because, I mean, it's Yang Xiaolong. That girl, she be hitting the buttons and they be doing a lot of damage. That's the most intelligent way I can say Yang, why is she spooky, because my god, can she just, her buttons just enable her to go Oonga Boonga.
Once again, Borax choosing violence from start, not quite connecting, but still choosing violence nonetheless. Just not patient enough to basically fade out his bursts. But still able to get the connection on the Hilda, and just keeping that corner positioning.
Borax
4P, not quite connecting.
Is that safe? No. Yes. Borax still looking quite bad, but like, hey, look on the bright side. Yang and Semblance unfortunately just hit the unblockable. Nice patient not falling for the burst. Kind of interesting there was no super in order to counter that.
Yeah, I'm surprised too, but the unblockable and able to get the DP out as well again, and maybe Borax in a situation. I'm interested by his. I was. Oh no! Didn't quite believe in the hit connecting with the grab, and I believe it should be it.
Yeah, level 5 doesn't look like Yang's 18k health matters in that situation, and Kaiden will be taking it in 3-2 over his fellow Hilda player.
These have been some interesting matches so far.
For sure. I feel like in terms of the last, like, in terms of the dynamic of like the last match, definitely a game that seemed very much more in control for Kaiden as opposed to kind of the other street matches we've had, which have been like almost incredibly back and forth and crazy. It kind of just seems like in that scenario, Kaiden just found the point to kind of nullify a lot of the potential stuff that Yang Hilda could throw out, especially killing off that Hilda early and kind of cutting off Yang's main support value there in that situation. Really helped Kaiden dominate that last game.
Yeah, it was unfortunate because there was a situation in that last game where Borax called in the 4P, but unfortunately did not quite connect with the Hilda, and that's what caused the happy birthday situation. Because before that, he was actually having a decent roll, decent momentum, but yeah, just the happy birthday caused put a stop to all of that. Really let Lon get his game plan going again.
Who?
Not. Oh my god, I'm confusing Yukiko players now. I am sorry.
Don't worry.
I apologize.
we all do that, but like, I was like, who?
It's like I saw your name and my mind just like for some reason was like, oh yeah, Lon did play the last match, didn't they?
It'd be like that.
Right, but our other match that we have in Losers is currently ongoing. It's Gatorade versus Ebonic off stream right now. In the meantime, Lon, getting the name right. Do you want to do another match right now?
Yo, for show. Okay.
Right.
Let's get that. Well, if you guys haven't already, type in the command Macherini or Master Cheap. Those are the 3 commands you can put in order to get the link. And once you're there, click that link and make sure you press the claim code button there on the top right to donate a free 30-cent donation to tonight's pot. It's free, easy, and it takes you very little time. If you want to do a direct contribution, go ahead and press that big yellow-orange contribute button there on the top right, and just put out how much money you want to put in. There are some other free ways in order to put money into tonight's pot. We got those sponsor quests on the side. It's as easy as following Diaphone or Rio151 over on Twitter. If you guys want some merchandise with your direct contribution, that is cool as well. We got a lot of wonderful manga supplied to us by Kaiten Books. We have Lord of Life in Another World, Got Your Gold Chords, The Yakuza's Guide to Babysitting. Sorry. My Dad is the Queen of all VTubers. Welcome to Outcast Restaurant. Gachagol Core, and Shedetsu and Ryosaki-san. I'm pretty sure that's it for the manga. But we also got some other merch in the store, such as those quintessential quintuplet stands, Rose Frontline keychains, Rose Frontline rubber clips, Fake Go keychains, Prince keychains, and Azure Lane keychains. Make sure you go look at those if you're interested in also getting some merchandise tonight. And yeah, that's it for the match arena. Make sure you go support our players. That would be much appreciated. Out of the way. Judging by what I'm seeing in the Discord chat, it seems like Caterade did take a 3-1 victory over Bubonic Plague, and he will be fighting Kaiton 99 here in this loser semifinals to see who moves on to fight the winner between Master Chief and Mr. Eraser. Yeah, we'll see how this one plays out. And Caterade is still locked in on Tager Kuragane, and this greatly concerns me emotionally. I don't know if he wants to stick with it. If he's still locked in on it, I assume he played it against Bubonic Play, which is, I imagine, was partially a struggle against a team such as Mitsuru Yuzuriya, but I mean, he came out on top, so he's definitely got some movement with it. But yeah, I wonder how he'll face off against Kaiden. I'm holding my breath.
Hello?
Hello.
Alright, my mic wasn't working for some reason.
Okay.
Because I was saying a lot and it wasn't picking up. But what I started out with was you know, everything that you said, but also I'm really hoping the Caterade was not playing this team against Ebonic.
I don't know.
Because he had that team. He had that team when he came in. So I'm really worried. But yeah, we'll see.
I'm not going to say anything. Last time I said something, it devolved into chaos. I'm just saying we're going into it.
I don't know how I feel about Tager going into this matchup between these two, because it is rough. Needless to say, Tager has not had a good history with zoners. I mean, you know, the legendary one, of course, is Calamity Trigger, Tager versus.
Our performance here will determine the outcome of this mission.
Yeah.
I expect.
If you know, you know. I'm not going to divulge. I was a Tager main. I hated my life. But anyways, going into this, it's gonna be rough. Double zoner versus.
Not looking so hot here with this Tager already taking a lot of, well, not a lot of damage. I didn't playing really patiently, and I mean, I don't blame him for it, because yeah, it's definitely going to be up to Tager to really find a way to approach this Hilda, because like this Hilda can kind of just sit back and relax and wait for Tager to just commit to an option, and
She can really just hang back and do whatever she wants. That's always been Tager versus. Wow, calls out push block with the throw, and yeah, this is definitely the start of Caterade. Unfortunate, able to super out of that situation, not getting a lot. And yeah, Caterade pulling in the resonant, not really going to be able to get as much use out of it as he hoped. In the red, only resonance level 2, and not going to be able to get a lot of playback.
no punish on the lift JP, but no punish on the super. Man's really just been double slash, guys.
He is just doing whatever he wants and hoping it connects. I don't blame him for that. But unfortunately, not quite going to be able to catch him with that DP, and Knight going to take him on board.
Pretty fun sometimes.
Sure.
Hilda!
What more can I say about the Tager Hilda matchup? It sucks. It really sucks for Tager, because one of his primary well, two of his primary approach options with 5B and like Spark Bolt are going to be really tough to use against Hilda, especially 5B. When Hilda has such ginormous like foot property moves, Tager is going to really have to choose the right spots to use 5B. He can't just throw it out wherever he wants and like kind of get in.
My
But I mean, he's still sticking with it. And I mean,
no. See. I saw in chat Mr. Rich say, Cade, I will pay you to switch to Yosuke or Akatsuki. And Cater was like, all right, you got it. He did switch to Akatsuki.
Revolution threshold.
you should have said Eric, or I mean Enrique. You should have said Yosuke and Akatsuki. If you wanted to watch out for this guy's sanity, you know what? He's you know what? He's just crazy.
You know what? He hasn't gotten hit yet. So I mean, this is already a better set.
You were saying?
Look, I mean, he hadn't gotten hit yet, like in the first like 10 seconds of the match. So I mean, it was already a better game for him. It already worked out better. Oh, see?
Yes. And baiting the burst too. Gets the combo.
No, that's too close. Oh my God, he's able. He's a gamer.
Get off that. 4A. 4A into 5C, huh? Tagerman.
He could have done the follow-up and it probably would have hit Kite.
Proper hit there on the unblockable. We almost setting up a sandwich scenario. Tries to hit.
What is happening?
He's gaming. He's definitely gaming. And he just jumped up, got hit. I don't know when the Akatsuki fell out, but that's definitely a fourth burst. And a drop combo. Almost air dashed it. He's crazy.
I can't believe that side swap. I don't know how that side swap, but you know what? He's got a super. Oh, I was gonna say he's got it. He's got a super. No, what? Why did you swap?
Panic? Everyone's panicking. The mere sight of Akatsuki is pretty fear to Kaiden, but it's maybe not enough fear because he continues to press buttons. He's trying to do a Tatsu in a block string. What is going on?
You know what would have been better? He should have done Sutatsu.
So true.
He actually just honestly in that situation, he should have just done Sutatsu.
The street smarts would have worked 120% of the time. It would have worked.
You wanna know why?
We're bribing him now? Are we bribing Gatorade? Okay, he's here. Cater Gamer, let it be known if you tell him you'll pay him money to swap to another character, he will do it. He takes requests, and now we're at the Tager World. We have completed the evolution. You went from a Tager Kura Gamer player to now whack. Tager Akatsuki player now whack. This is the real crap. Tager World.
Is this match fixing? Is this counted as match fixing?
Is this mid-set match fixing? I mean, he's being paid to swap.
He's being paid to swap from other sources outside. I don't know. I feel like it's match fixing.
You tell me you're the TO. Wall's definitely. Well,
I'd be surprised. I don't get every single game.
I have 3 times in the past, perhaps 3 more times than you might have expected.
Yeah, this is an easy sledge right there.
Doesn't beat the burst.
Tager sucks.
Tager is a god-awful character. Is he dead?
He's not dead. 20k. It's 20k. He's not dead.
He's gonna tech forward, get beat. No, he's gonna tech forward raw tech.
You know what? Tech forward get beat would have been the best. What is this? Well, I mean, Kite's definitely doing some good work. I mean, what do you expect? Double stoner versus grappler. The only thing is, it's only whenever the grappler. Oh, you can't fix the combo.
Yes. Sparkle. Do it again.
No,
I'm just
just do
gonna
it. No,
He's
no.
walking forward! He's walking forward! The scariest fix of all! Just walk forward!
He almost sent Titan.
He, my man, all he chooses, the best movement option in the game is the walk!
Honestly, if that like that would have been super. Is that? That
Nuts! He's crazy!
Oh my god. Does he have these? No, he does not. He could have done
combo!
He could have done so much. He could have done 2B and he could have done 5BB.
Yeah, walk forward. 2B. 5C.
Yo, the Kager classic.
The best mix in the game.
And he's not dead. No, he's dead.
Goodbye.
I was gonna say he's not dead from this, but then he got hit again. What happened? What was this? Why do we have to see this? I blame all of you.
Win.
Welcome everyone to WNF Online Edition BBTAG episode 37, where we do match fixing here. What was that?
Okay, well, with that, Titan moves on to losers finals, awaiting the results of the set between myself and Mystery Racer.
I love y'all. Y'all are too crazy for me. I love y'all.
Alright, Atkins, for context, BBTAG was in here earlier and called Mystery Racer Enrique. And that's they no longer go by Eric. They are now Enrique.
God, you just do it so well. You roll the R's so well.
Got it. Thanks, Atkins. I knew you'd understand.
El corredor misterioso 21 forma de Enrique.
Enrique. All right.
Beautiful. Okay. All right. With that, I will be going on to my match against Mystery Racer.
Yes, good.
So,
good
well,
luck.
Yeah. All right. I'll see you on the other side, I guess.
Alright, well, El Corredor Misterioso 21 versus the Master Chief. I'm not going to even attempt to speak Spanish in order to translate what the hell Master Chief's name means, but El Corredor Misterioso 21.
You know,
I don't have any words. Okay, I'm sorry. I can't think anymore. Tonight's been crazy.
You should have seen this coming.
El Cheapo.
El Cheapo.
Can't escape from crossing fate.
Anyway, round one.
Please,
Mystery
move
Racer
to the
versus
face.
Master Chief. Chief already applying the pressure, showing off the solid neutral. Eric being a cheater by using JB.
Yeah, sets up the B0 scenario. Going to be keeping up all the pressure here. Going to be really over there. Still going to be keeping all this pressure. Just a lot of mid so far, but swaps into the Itachi, but mid throw doesn't.
So that wasn't just me.
Yeah, that was game. Are we?
Oh, shit.
Oh god, the world can't handle it. The world can't handle it.
What just
It's
happened?
ending.
Enrique was gone.
The hell?
Enrique tiene Wi-Fi.
I mean,
El Corredor Misterioso 21 has confirmed that he is in fact in Argentina right now.
Wait,
no
why?
wonder why the
Hold on, Gatorade. Why are you blaming me? He was the one who got kicked out of the lobby. The one who got kicked, not me.
Oh my god, what's going on? Well, I'm assuming we're not counting that first match. What is going on?
I'll allow a redo. I'll allow a redo.
Yo, man, the chat is going after the TO right now. I'm just saying, why are you going after the TO? He can DQ all of you.
And then, just like that, Master Chief has won WNF Online Edition BBTAG episode 37.
Why am I being blamed for this? He was the one, not me, who got kicked out of the lobby.
Bro, I didn't bring enough water for this night. Y'all are crazy.
Okay, alright, we're doing this again.
Alright,
Why am I being blamed? I'm not even playing!
Ready.
You know what? Just because I'm a PC tag player doesn't mean I DDoS everyone, okay? I feel offended that I am being blamed.
Cheer you on?
Eric, how am I supposed to kick out Chief mid-match?
What a pain in the ass.
I don't understand.
Can't escape
Anyway,
the
round
crossfire.
2 of game 1 of Winners Finals.
El Corredor Misterioso former de Enrique doing pretty well. I mean, true violence there this way. There's 2-way. Drop the combo. He's swaying through a lot of the CC pressure. Sets up the Vizio, not gonna get another sway, but a really good tech off the throw. I definitely wasn't doing that, but almost a good conversion.
Changing position.
Trying to keep the pressure up with these honest mids, but these series are trying to get their gameplay started, but it's just right now it's just an awkward scramble of just a bunch of straight hits. But there's one major hit, and just like that, Akihiko is in the red.
Yeah, but nice jump out of the command grab. That could have spelled doom for him if it hit.
I'd rather not.
So we're excited that Jay connecting on now, so what's on the situation?
It's a mark for the red, especially when he's got that really threatening lifesteal. I'm so surprised that trap didn't hit. The god food just coming in clutch, I guess.
Yeah, Chief just wants as much damage as possible. Just trying to even up the life. Just like that, Ragnar is back at him. And he hit with the low. But yeah, no assist me to punish the burst, but Mr. Reacher is just so brave right now with the pressure. Opening up his low right there. Oh my god, and yes, Eric's dead.
Enrique, former day not alive anymore. At least half of his body is now gone.
Enrique forma de muerto, if I remember correctly.
I mean, hey, still looking relatively good, especially with that cross up gun. Not going to be quite a kill, but it's going to be very close. Both characters marked, so he's got to be very careful. It's movement into Morhama's 5C baby.
And as far as I know, Ragnar was marked earlier, so this is still a one-touch situation for Mystery Racer. That almost was it. Nice defense. Oh no! Yeah.
He's crazy! He's nuts! El Corredor Misterioso! He's crazy! El Corredor Misterioso,
Justice for
how do I say crazy in Spanish? It's been such a long time.
Loco?
You know what? Maybe I should stop speaking Spanish. There's a reason why I got a C in that class.
Get ready. Get ready.
El corredor está loco! Oh god. Connor like the chicken!
If you are
Anyway, game 3 of game 2 in Winners
Can't
Finals.
escape from
Yep.
crossing fate.
Fine pressure, solid push block, and no punish.
Double low. Tries to do a TRM there probably. Just a lot of raw hits, but no full conversion of it. But I mean, hey, set him all the mids.
Yeah, but and there's also another thing. From what I remember, like the longer that you block, the more meter gain you get past just the blocking hits. And look at that, only at 4 meters for G.
Here, 4A working out though, allowing Eric to get a mark. The trap, unfortunately.
Moving on.
5 bars attack on Chief's side, so gotta be really careful with the Mazingo 9. Scenario.
That's it, as long as you just hit, that's it. Okay. Oh my god, Eric is
He's just running forward and he got hit. He set up a BCO in his face with active swab. Cashing out of the gun. Is Adachi able to come back in time? Yes, and that will be a kill on the Ragna. Not looking good for Master Chief, especially considering that Akihiko is marked. What side?
Yeah, that was.
Tell me the side.
That was really ambiguous. What side was I supposed to block on? I just gave up. This is still a pretty uphill battle, but it is Akihiko, so honestly, as long as it's the right start, it's just 2 hits, but never mind, because that is a mark, and Enrique will be going up 2-0.
Is that really all you got?
Yes. Enrique is on the gamer seat. Here.
Ready.
I don't have anything intelligent to say.
Get ready.
It's okay, Lon.
Misterioso, El Corredor Misterioso 21, currently of dos in the set. But more Spanish, words I can't say. He's looking good though.
Oh yeah, try to contest the down start. Adachi is one of the characters that can contest the down start tyrants. Doing some good damage, and look at that. Adachi's already at like 1/3 of his health now. Probably going to be an active switch and a mark. That's cheating.
But I mean, Mr. is definitely not liking the fact that he gets hit after this burst of being anywhere. Solid 8k. Almost got a TRM, but instead of a sandwich, I cannot believe any of this. It was a really good conversion, but unfortunately dropped the ender.
Oh no! Thankfully, Adachi bounced the other way, but we are still losing out. This is all up to Soul Adachi, who's already on health. Good starter, good cash out, just trying to be a first and a half. Nice 6-point. Oh.
Drop on a combo that should be tying up to a 1v1. Ooh, really good air.
Yeah, Mr. Racer is just extremely brave just when contesting, just cheap in general. And here, blocked ball Hades, but didn't duck the second hit, so no dice on any punish. Oh. Cheap is still in this, putting one on the board, saving himself until losers.
Putting one in this kind of looking grim set, but one game is one game closer to victory.
Get ready. Get ready.
How Mr. Racer attempts to adapt here in this I was about to say final game, but I mean he's on set point, so he can definitely still bring it back there. We're still looking all right there, even though he did pressure the legal side swaps. What?
The main 5P is also an end here, and a good amount of damage for Enrique here.
Enrique, former day drop combos though. Going to be smacking that Ragnar there in the back. He's still getting hit. This could be a huge opportunity. I mean, it's still kind of a good opportunity. I was just gonna say, could have maybe gotten a mark on both characters to get a situation, but Master Chief gotta be careful. But Enrique choosing violence on the wake up. The Resonance immediately goes for the empty jump low into an active swap. Tonight's been so cursed. Is that really how we're gonna end off the last game of that set with reverse hit Adachi 5 AA?
Yes.
Yes. El Corredor Misterioso 21 es the video quick. I don't know how to say he's gaming in Spanish. He's winning. He won though. He had Master Chief got to go fight Kaiden in losers finals.
Enrique forming the Sucio. God damn it, Atkins. L-Hode. Oh god. Hold on. Give me 1 second before you start, Chief. I have to do this. God damn it.
They're starting.
They're starting.
Do it quickly.
Alright, I'll do it. We have more downtime. But anyway, Blues Finals. Master Chief versus Kaiten. A run back from earlier in the bracket. A lot of adjustments were made, I feel, and Kaiten is coming back with a vengeance. And we were seeing like a lot of the mind games that were happening between the two because they have so much matchup experience against each other. Where I'm really curious to see how it's basically an extended set.
Very patient there with non-locating, but able to punish before A. This Zakigo, it continues to smooth, tried to press something there. Level. That's hold. He's hold. That's the only thing I have to say to you. I am sorry.
That should have been at least half of Yukiko's health bar, but unfortunately, not going anywhere. Anti-air 4 is working on her timing. It's a lot of these like really solid straight hits working out. Just trying to apply pressure, playing a more of a patient game comparatively to like the tail end set. But oh god, sayonara Hilda.
Sayonara Hilda, it was nice knowing you, but you are dead. Goodbye. Level 0 Yukiko left in the back, not a lot of health, immediately popping the resonance. Why is he on that side? I don't know, Crossfade. Good. Why? Did you see where that like hit? Like that hit? I don't know what's going on anymore. My head hurts. I need water. the animation of that move, it looked like Akihiko hit the air.
Get ready.
Your command in the chat, fellas. It is exclamation point Enrique. Anyway, game 2, Kaiten had a really good footing and got extremely lucky, especially on that burst read that should have worked but didn't work, and was able to get some momentum back, but it's just, one happy birthday, and like, next thing you know, Ragna's back at full health, and you have a dead character.
So super good there for Kaiten, but still getting something going. Has one fire level, which is definitely better than last game. Oh, guarded scissors, able to get to Hilda. Running forward, trying to chase her down. Kaiten playing very much a cat and mouse game once again. Kind of working out here, just avoiding a lot of situations. This Hilda is still quite low, gonna be swapping into Akihiko. Quite bait with the fallen pain. Yeah, Kaiten, man, like, I don't know how much I like keeping this Hilda, especially losing your burst off that, just going to be getting hit immediately, and yeah, just too much confidence there.
So there's one character that Kaiten is probably the most proficient and comfortable with, is definitely Yukiko. Hitting both of them, which is really good. And there's some momentum started, level 2 resonance, and Ragna is basically, I'd say like a stray 214C away from
If he converted off that, it would have been crazy. Yeah, interesting enough, Kaiten not building any fire levels there. I feel like at least doing 1-2-2-1-2C would have been good there in this situation, but yeah, still in a relatively decent scenario for being in a 1v1, especially on that hit. Going to be equalizing the health totals at least a little bit. Nice bait on the 5E, but not going to be a burst punish.
Yeah, that little bit of nimble from the thumbs up. A little bit of meter as well from it, but yeah, this is just, even though it is, Chief still has both of his characters, it's still like, oh.
So sorry, Kaiten.
Can we get an Enrique in the chat?
can we get it a little bit in the chat? That was an unfortunate drop there. Would have been a kill on Akihiko if that all did connected. Either a situation, I think either the persona was too far or just didn't input the super in time. Yeah, well, all I can say, it sucks, but Master Chief currently up 2 in the set, but Kaiden's still definitely breathing in it. I just hope that that drop super there at the end isn't tilting them too much.
And it's just, you know, as we've been mentioning, it's just we're seeing the two parallels of like really different teams, which is, you know, keep them away, just keep chipping at the health as much as you can, and then you have Chief Team, which is just, if I get in, you're going to die, just like that.
Speak of the devil, huh? Garden Scissors? Ooh, didn't believe that's the way. Phoenix in the background, going to be using that fallen main to help convert over. Tries to beat the burst there.
Just give them a thumbs up on the, I don't know what's that. It's one of the EX tweets.
So far, but good blocks. Blocks the overhead.
But there is one thing that I really like about Kaiden's play is even they do have a really like strong defensive way of playing, but every now and then they bring out the offense just like this, and it's working out pretty nicely for them. It's going to a really clean confirm, having to spend the extra 2 meter, but as long as you have the character down, it's in it. But a very healthy rocket coming in, level 3 resonance. Like, I'm not counting Chief out yet.
You know, well, it looks like he was going for the phone steal, but I mean, he's got a boot right now. Didn't believe in it though.
I think maybe he was probably trying to preemptively bait a burst off the Titan. But getting hit low, no conversion, but a nice 3.6 game.
Relatively patiently here with this man, not committing to anything too much because there's always threat of the Garden Scissors before being able to help convert off that counter hit. JA, unfortunately, dropping the combo, but we'll be running at the residence, just running him away. But man, God, I hate him before me.
He held that in. Gonna put more of the offense on. Just running up, just being as brave as possible. Oh my goodness. Yep.
Punishable on reaction.
Anti-air. Oh, it just ran up and didn't do anything. It's all to solo Yukiko. I don't believe this is dead, but it'll be very close, and Ragnar will be getting some help. But don't believe it'll matter too much because I think it's a one-time situation, especially with level 5 stacks, but cheap. Just going with the 2A.
Probably expecting a Gauntlet Hades there. I mean, I would have blocked high there in that situation. I was playing Gauntlet Hades, but Cheap knows better. Got the 2A check, and he will be getting his run back against El Corredor Misterioso 21 in Grand Finals. Still cooking.
Do you wanna do a Maturino before we round things out?
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, I mean...
yeah. It's grand finals, so
yeah.
might as well.
Alright, well, thanks everyone for tuning in so far. I hope you all have had a good time here. I know I have not. Just kidding. I'm having a blast here, but hey, you know, there's still a couple things we need to do, such as the Maturino, exclamation point. Maturino, Maturini, and Master Chief will bring up this lovely link over here. It'll bring you to this page that will, where you can contribute to no cost, no money out of your wallet at all. All you gotta do is log in through a multitude of ways and click that blue button on the right that says claim code, and it'll add a free 30 cents to the pot. Right, a nice $9.89. If one of you just does it, we can get it up to a nice $10 for the players. If you want, you can also do a direct contribution. Just click that yellow, orange, I want to say more orange button right there. Or if you want a little something for your contribution, there are things in the marketplace. Courtesy of Kaiten Books, we have a good selection of manga here, such as Lone Life in Another World, Gotcha Girl Core, The Yakuza's Guide to Babysitting, My Dad's Queen of All VTubers, Welcome to the Outcast Restaurant, The Yakuza's Guide to Babysitting, Shadowskin Ryugasaki-san, and Uzumate Our Maid is Way Too Annoying. There are a ton of options, and it's an ever-expanding library. Please check them out. Kaiten Books makes a ton of great content. But if you're not looking, if you're not in the reading mood, there are a couple keychains that you can show off, such Characters courtesy of Quintessential Quintuplets, Girls Frontline, Fate Go, Princess Connect, and Azure Lane. Got a ton of options, and if you want something, they're all pretty here in the marketplace. But yeah, before you do anything, make sure you log in and hit that blue claim code button to add a free 30 cents to the pot.
All right. With that, we will be starting Grand Finals. Myself versus Mr. Eraser. See you on the other side.
Good luck. Alright, yeah. Tonight has been crazy, but we have decided the top 2 participants for tonight's tournament. Mr. Eraser on the right, Master Cheap on the left. Last time these two fought, it was in Mr. Eraser's favor, so he will be on the winner's side. So Cheap is definitely going to win 2 sets in order to make something happen in tonight's victory, but we'll see if Mr. Eraser can keep up that momentum from winners finals. He was definitely starting out well with the pressure. Oh, good push block out of the Gauntlet 80 setup, but left without meter in the first coming out of the Akihiko. Nice block in the overhead, and I mean, look at all this chip coming out. Finally finds a way. DP away. All that sway and both able to catch Mr. Eraser's slap.
Cheap trying to apply pressure, but going back to a more neutral position. Dachi will get hurt for this, but not quite dead, but a jump beat will be coming out. Oh my god. No!
What? It's so
Enrique! Por favor!
Imagine being opened up by a man with 1 low. Anti-air 2C? This is the first game of Grand Finals. Chill! You got hit by JC. Master Chief cashing out accordingly. He wants Eric to hurt. Enrique or Made in pain.
That was a really good attempt, but I basically saved it by Chief not being able to punish, but yeah, cross combo activation, blocking all of that, and a punish accordingly, and this should be it. Oh, okay, that was sick.
Yeah, that ended up, that kind of was looking like a drop combo. It turns out it was meta.
By Cheap making a statement here in the first game of the set.
Taking a very dominant game over Enrique.
Yeah, it most likely wasn't on purpose, but it was it was a really solid stabilization by Cheap. Starting for Naruto this time, and it's a way to counter call on the ground start Tyrants. Situation. Applying a anti-air 5B!
What is this? I have no words. You see excellent TRM, that should be a kill.
It's all the Solar Ragnar, only level 1 presence, but this is still very much nice anti-air, and no mark unfortunately, but still applying pressure in the corner. As long as it's not a perfect, oh my goodness. Just barely enough to get in the party scissors, but that's still a good amount of help, and nice defense by Cheap. I didn't block that.
Keeping the pressure a little bit patient there, doesn't really have to commit too much. Definitely in the driver's seat in this game, try to bait a throw there. Fire back.
The ball by the 5AAA. Pressure's up, nice reaction on the Gauntlet Hades. Yeah, I gotta DP it since it's unblocked.
In the same scenario, but it just blocks it. Just simply blocks the cross up mid. I mean, Cheap is not looking so hot. Didn't quite believe in that counter hit. JA confirmed, but does make the DP. This might be a kill in Shiro. Yeah, that's definitely a kill.
My Adachi is getting a little bit of health back. But level 4 Resonance Adachi with being very healthy, as long as Mr. Eraser doesn't get hit, I definitely feel like this should go swimmingly. EZO, anti-air, blocking Mr. Eraser, really patient on it. Oh.
How did you think this would go?
Got hit with the 236A. Enrique will be taking the first.
僕らに勝つことは不可能です。
Well, no, not the first game. The second game. Did I get a sub? I don't know what's going on in chat right now. People are getting subs.
There's a hype train going on. Much appreciated for the love, everyone. Level 1 hype train completed? Oh, y'all are too kind.
Let's go.
Get ready.
Either way, no matter how hype we are about this hype train, it looks like it is currently tied up 1-1.
I'm not good at this whole.
Much appreciated for the generosity, fellas. Anyway, game 3 going to the set. Round start, what's going on? Just run, jump back, AZO, or jump pretty nicely. Sit. No. Eric. Enrique. Come on, bring it.
Someone's gonna choose violence on it.
Whether that's in game or in person, the next time someone sees someone local, it will happen.
That was a crazy conversion, by the way. We're gonna be rewarded with a mark off that.
Oh my god.
No! Run up, choose violence, why not? Gonna be going into 206cc. Almost 4 bars on. Actually, that could just be a kill. TPD does a lot. No, had found a place the first out. Still a lot of damage on the Shirogane. Look at that life gauge.
Still a ton of health on Ragnar regardless. But just a nice J8 to swat out the 6P. Yeah, right now, Mr. Racer trying to get a footing on themselves and just trying to reset the neutral point. The 6P getting sniped out by Akihiko's 6P. Still a pretty scary situation. There's one mark. Oh, just kidding.
No, what? He got it again? I never thought I'd see that in my life. What the hell?
The 2C working out pretty nicely.
Sorry. L dropped combos, that's for sure. Could have been a kill on the Dragna, but didn't quite seal out the deal. Going to be bursting in the run. I mean, he's marked, I guess, so he's really afraid of that, I guess. Could go either way.
Only 1 meter from Mystery Racer, probably just trying to save it up for Hamon to kill off this Akihiko, but also, he can just hang out for a bit, gain some meter by doing some sways, and let Ragnar's health be gained in the back. Worst case scenario, Akihiko goes down, but Ragnar isn't marked. This is still not that situation. The 2C try to do the Grand Blue, forming the Kraken Atkins, but not working out.
And we're soon approaching Rampage time, which is definitely very good for nobody right now, because Eric is a Wari.
Game 2 going over to Master Chief, and oh my goodness, guys. Thank you so much. Y'all are some great people. Let's go. Up for Enrique. Extremely.
Get ready.
But yeah. Keep one more game until resetting the bracket. Hopefully Enrique can get some footing and take a game or two and prevent this bracket reset from happening, but Cheap is on something right now. Getting that birthday boy power up. That'll start 5B of all things.
That is interesting against Ragnar, but hey, rewarded with this first punish. Cashing out some meter to get this mark. Nice block on the ending of blow. Bash out at a good contest afterward, getting the 5B. Nothing personnel kid just teleports behind you, but not going to be a hit. Still keeping in this Akihiko. Don't hate this decision, especially when he's getting grabbed. Straight out. Kind of looks like it was a setup scenario. Counter hit JB, not going to be able to convert off it, but he's going to be activating some of the CC. Keeping up all the pressure. Swaps over into the Shirogane once again. Finally, it's time for Ragnar to come out. Aki can be on the back.
Sound situation. Really far. Oh no. Okay. It's really good that Missy Racer just put the brakes and said, "I am not going to deal with that second hit target scissors." For those that don't know, the second hit rod does more than the super itself.
I mean, Also have to really be careful with this Ragna. Actually, that could have been a situation where he had to choose where he died, but unfortunately, Eric did not punish that burst. He's dead now, though.
To mine, it's to be all up to solo Ragna. Only level 1 resonance, unfortunately. But all it takes is one hit.
Almost really one hit. One hit on Sheep, maybe 2 hits. Eric tying up the set, potentially on tournament point. Let's see if Master Chief can adapt here in this potential last game, because yeah, that one was definitely looking very rough.
But uno más, Enrique.
Uno más luego. El corredor misterioso 21. I don't. You know, I feel like today my Spanish has gotten a lot better. I feel like I've learned Spanish by just being here. I don't know if it's a good Spanish, but I've definitely learned words in Spanish.
Anyway, round start, showing a bit of respect, jumping back, and able to get a combo off of that. Interesting.
Start for Eric, so Enrique. Ooh, nice jump out of the command grab stereo.
Every time Naoto's on screen, it's just a reset back to neutral and all these traps, but the traps are cleared. B0, just empty jump mid. Nice throw break by Cheap. Picking and choosing most to go in, but these command grabs haven't been working out, unfortunately, for Issue Racer.
Oh, that's hurt.
Yeah, this will be a good amount of damage, and, you know, will Cheap decide to DHC? I believe he should. You know, this also gets him held back on Ragna. You know, deciding not to. Same side. Really smart, and that's a dead Naoto. Called to solo with Dachi now.
Rough comeback from Enrique to try to make, but that is punishable, yeah. Gonna be keeping it all burst safe here with the super. Not a lot of resources though, unfortunately. But she's trying to keep up with the pressure. Excellent, JP able to run off it once again, keeping this burst safe, and suddenly Akihiko not looking so hot.
Looking the greatest, yeah. Akihiko out, getting Ragna in there. Just kind of high pressure. Ragna and Hades' best move in the game, working out really nicely. Resident's a little scared, but unfortunately got cost up right there, and this should be decent damage and a good amount of timer down on the Resonance as well.
Might just be spending all of this to cash out of the Resonance. Or not cash out of the Resonance. Oh!
Yeah, too much scaling on the combo right there, but there's time to get some damage on it. Some really nice patience by Chief, just not holding. Yeah, that should be a reset.
Go. Enrique still forced through the gauntlet, but a very, very close first round of Grand Finals, but we are in the Shin Grand Finals now.
Choo choo. Yeah, just want to say thanks so much again, everyone, for getting us up to getting a hype train going. Y'all are great. But yeah, it seems like Enrique is thinking it over, maybe switching to a different team, but maybe Team Pay to Win, maybe Suzuno Naoto. But honestly, given the track record, it was 2-2. I don't think that a team swap is or should be in order here.
Yeah, definitely Mr. Acer has been very what are words? Very good on this team so far. He took a 3-1 victory in winners finals, and I mean, he still looked relatively well in most of that set outside of the last game with Adachi Shirogane. So if he's considering a team swap, I would consider that kind of an interesting decision. But if Mr. Racer feels like, yeah, he's comfortable with it. But if he feels like it's not working out, he definitely has all the side team calls. But yeah, just taking it in, breathe in, just think about how he could do better. And yeah, we are starting off in a Shin Grand Finals.
What a pain in the ass.
Oh, and we're getting the palette swap from Sheep at.
If you want me to play nice, I've
power
got some bad news.
Can't escape
Is this
from crossing
Enrique
fate.
forming the undusty PS4?
Yep. PS4 got no dust.
Get the pressure up, and yeah, all of those command grab attempts throughout this entire set of Grand Finals have been pretty unsuccessful. Trying to get the pressure going, but yeah, good punish on the raw corkscrew.
This is a mark. Mr. Racer has definitely been consistently marking both the Chiefs' characters here, so I'm surprised to see that. He setting up support over here, almost as number 2 leader, and as soon as he sees it going to swap over into the Ragna. Second throw.
Pressure going to raw super perhaps. Oh no, but still going to be a punish.
Yeah, none of that assist gauge going back. Can't swap into the Shirogane in order to get a mark, but has to be careful to make nice block on the empty jump low. Still keep out of the pressure. Didn't believe in that 5A. Goes in for the block. He blocked the unblockable. He's nuts.
Oh my goodness.
This is the Punisher gonna be playing it very patiently. Shirogane getting hit in the background, and I'm inclined to believe that is not a kill.
Yeah.
The wrong super.
I'd say also not quite, just because Naoto was still kind of in the background, or just reeling back at the time where that what just getting hit with the high and Enrique going up game 1 in this not Grand Finals, Shin Grand Finals.
Definitely very emphatic one. First game in the Shin Grand Final was very dominant on his side, but yeah. In stark contrast to the last game we saw them play, where it was very much a Sheep favor match. I feel like in terms of both teams, it's very momentum heavy for a lot of them, because especially with kind of the advent of both teams being relatively high damage teams. I mean, Naoto doesn't really do high damage, but Mark took all the damage you need, so it can be very explosive. Just saw those dynamics there in both those games where it can go in either one's favor.
Yeah,
Theo.
and the way they seriously play this team, it's just very like methodical at the beginning, just to try and get a mark, and very defensive. But oh no, stuff like this happens.
Yeah, that's gonna be quite a sizable chunk of damage. Good amount of lifesteal too. Try to bait a DP there in that scenario. Unfortunately got hit low, and what can I say? Just a very momentum heavy game for Cheap. Dashi not looking so hot, gets hit with the 5P, but doesn't go harder for the kill, allowing a swap over into the Shirogane. Not going to be a kill on her either, but Enrique gotta be careful. Oh, I think that's first.
It's a little bit of basically a return to neutral. And this is Mitsubishi trying to get a couple things started, but oh my goodness, the
It's here! 5AA! He's nuts!
And I think at that point, Enrique just gave up. Just, you know, go next. There's still a couple more games to play. I don't want to deal with what I just saw anymore.
I'm out. I mean, yeah. That, Ragna hitboxes will never cease to amaze me on how whack and jank they are. And in the hands of in the hands of the human being named Master Cheap, they are just 20 times more powerful, because my man is well known for making like the most cursed crap happen, and that was only a taste of the type of things you can see from the man.
Yeah. For those unfamiliar, I feel like, you know, as you mentioned, Sheep is basically the king of cursed in this game. Actually, that applies to all games that he touches. But it's a very interesting case, and because Sheep is so accustomed to just like to having these cursed interactions, he knows how to convert off of them most of the time.
Yeah, is he still left the room? Is he?
He has to go restart his PS4.
Oh, okay.
That's what he's saying.
Okay. Dude, he has been playing on the dusty PS4?
Or something, I don't know.
I don't know. How you feeling, Chief?
I'm feeling fun. You can tell by the color swap that I'm listening to a particular song.
Yep.
So yeah, just I mean, this has been a good set, regardless. So whatever the outcome is, this has been a lot of fun.
Show you guys definitely gaming. It's been a very especially in the last game, it was just incredibly back and forth in terms of like who just dominates the game. It just whoever can just take that first lead and just they seem to be riding it to the victory or the finish line.
Absolutely, yeah. There's been a couple of hoary moments though that I could definitely point out off the top of my head.
It's been wild for multiple reasons, but good sets nonetheless, despite all the cursed interactions that have been going on for that set. I mean, like the entire night has just been all sorts of cursed. We're getting into October, and I guess we're entering that cursed hours time period earlier than expected, it seems.
So it seems. But yeah, just whatever the outcome is, I'm glad this is what it is. So, speaking of, here he is. I will see you on the other side.
Good luck once again.
Enrique has returned, and it is 1-1 in this set in Shin Grand Finals.
Get ready.
Alright. Shall see how this
You should
one
have seen this
plays
coming.
out.
Cheer you on? Yeah.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight.
They're on you.
Ooh!
Good start.
Back me up. This'll hurt.
That one hurts.
Not expecting it to be keeping the combo short. I think it was so unstable combo. There we go. First prone seal of the night, baby. Oh, and Enrique not happy about him getting his phone stolen. He paid a lot for that phone. Not too sure I like calling him Dashi so much. Almost really.
Take pits over.
Enrique is choosing too much violence.
Justice predicted.
Enrique, El Hode.
El Hode. I mean, he kind of hold himself there though. Not quite a hit confirm. Didn't build the meter in time for that to actually be a combo, but not going to be a punish.
Move to fire.
And honestly, at this point, Chief can just stay back, block the bullets if possible, and you know, instead just choose violence. And you know, that's another way of stalling out the timer. Trying to get a raw super going just to attempt to get a mark, but unfortunately not working out. This is definitely an uphill fight for now, so Akiko can just heal in the back temporarily.
Hey, if you play this like fort game enough, you can definitely get into rampage time eventually. Not if you get hit with this Gauntlet Hades, so that's 3 bars on deck. That's gonna do quite a bit of damage. Probably that health zone, and Eric is definitely gonna need to not get hit. On that tournament, point 2-1.
It's just really rough. Honestly, it's just perfect assist calls from Jeep. Just especially at the start when that 6P, just avoiding Naoto and just hitting just in time before the BZO connected. It was just really clean and solid play by Chief, and there just honestly wasn't a lot Mr. Razor could do.
Yeah. Tracer's still. Sorry?
Oh, and I was just saying, potentially a character swap from Enrique here, or just maybe thinking it over. Oh, okay. Completely different team. Naoto in the front, Adachi in the back.
Yo! Absolutely different.
Get ready.
Shirogane Adachi, that's the tech. Adachi Shirogane, whack. Kind of curious to see what Shirogane round start is going to offer over a Dachi round start.
That 2A.
Getting Mario. Ooh, chin block cross up. Passion out into a mark on this Ragna, already an incredibly good start with this one over Nico. Yeah, just getting hit a lot by a lot of these bullets. Nice bait on the throw, but didn't quite punish it.
Getting back to the traps.
I'd rather not. Careful now.
Ego's DP isn't known for being a pretty solid one, but that's damage on back in the corner. Block will set. No, just gets opened up right away. 2 sticks of butter. Now it's hope.
Ooh.
Gross.
Almost a kill on this Ragna here. Be careful. Cross up. Still keeping in this Ragna. I mean, it's really hard to say who you want to have in this scenario. The person with the mark is the person that gives you one touch, and then we'll be using the Ragna off this. Ego Gaming. Not a lot of health and not a lot of resonance. Still very much possible, but it's still going to be incredibly hard.
Especially after that last game, Enrique is not happy about that phone seal, and it's going to go to the final round.
Yes, the tail of this set. Who can get the first kill? And then it just seems to dominate to victory. We'll see if that's the case for this last game, but like, it's been a very polarizing set for sure. Both sides. Will the birthday boy get his WNF dub here tonight, or will El Corredor Misterioso VN1 forma de Enrique take tonight victorious over Master Chief?
Get ready.
I think the Chains having Naoto on point is a little nicer in terms of round start, because that 2A is definitely more safer than just putting out a 5A with a Dachi. Oh my goodness, this is a great start from Mystery Racer, getting the mark extremely early on. 6P just a little too late, getting hit by Dodger 6P as well. Ike is on a tear.
He is gaming so hard right now. Not a lot of meter. Unfortunately gets hit low. Not a mark on the Akihiko. Yeah, he's too low enough to really make it worth it. But like, look at these health totals, man. Enrique on a tear, but gets wake up grabs.
Pressure up, so Ragna up, but yeah, just a good situation, and that opened up, but yeah, just had to burst it, or else he would have lost Ragna for it. The birthday boy coming out, pressure's on. AC.
Deck a lot of meter on Enrique's side too, trying to find an opportunity to get in. Jumps out of the command grab, never working out. Oh, going to be punished that? Wait,
that's a dead Naoto. That is a dead Naoto.
Oh
yes, sir.
God.
Will you need 2 meter though?
Mistake. You made one mistake, and suddenly she is dead. All up to solo Dachi, who is at a very high health total. It can go either way right now. Going to be popping the level 4. Nice block on the cross. It's going to be spending 2 push blocks out, but a DP not baited.
Oh, the funny button. Oh no! Yeah, this should be a dead Ragna. Heat Riser, get the extra damage. Oh, just kidding! Oh, you
know! Enrique has been holed by himself. This is gonna be a huge amount of damage, a very pivotal drop for him. Gonna get a lot of that health back on this this Ragna. Oh my god, Akihiko healing the background. Not gonna be carded scissoring that BCO. Game kind of fumbling here for El Corredor Misterioso. Gets the low, doesn't do the Grand Blue.
Grand Blue, but yeah, Ragna is getting chipped out, and yeah, is able to heal him back a little bit. Stagger pressure, JB. That's not an overhead, but we still got it anyway. Nice throw bait by Cheap.
Oh my god, it's looking good for Cheap right now, but he has very little resources here. One bad decision can spell his doom.
No,
Didn't believe it. Cash out into super. Is this gonna kill the Akihiko? Yes. Onto a 1v1 scenario. Level 4 resonance on Ragnar side just needs the one touch. Will he be able to find it, or will El Corredor Misterioso able to zone him out? We'll see.
Yeah, this is at least a two-touch situation for Mr. H here, but choosing violence at the 4A. Yeah, just trying to get as much damage as possible.
So close, goes in with a cross slash. Both characters at the brink of death. What's it gonna be?
Oh my god!
And El Corredor Misterioso 21 is your champion here for tonight's BBTAG WNF Online Edition episode 37. The birthday boy tried his best, but it didn't seem like it was enough.
Enrique is cracked!
El Corredor Misterioso 21 former de Enrique is gaming.
What a way to close out this grand finals. Oh my
That
goodness.
was
Oh man,
uh
that was good.
yeah, definitely. Even though you did lost that set, you were definitely not giving him an easy time. It was crazy, and yeah, I gotta say, excellent work tonight, Cheap.
I was too nervous at the end. Could have just carnage scissored him a lot of times, but oh well.
Be like that. Up to wrap up tonight's top 3, we had Kaitin at 99 in 3rd place, Master Chief here in 2nd place, and El Corredor Misterioso 21 former de Enrique taking tonight's 1st place.
Indeed. That was some really good stuff. From Mr. Racer, and definitely some very good play. I can't believe it went to game 10.
That was insane, to say the least. But yeah. Whew. What a crazy night. But I gotta say my thank yous. Thank you thank you Cheap and E30 for both being on the mic with here tonight. It was, as I said, absolutely insane, and I don't know if I could have done it without another human being here talking with me. So thanks to both of you. But I mean, individually, your primary jobs here as the TO for Cheap, to be able to run these tournaments on you do an excellent job holding down the fort, making sure everything goes smoothly, and also shoutouts once again to E30 for being here, the streamer tonight, and allowing the audience to watch tonight's sick BB tag action. It's much appreciated, y'all. I love being here.
Absolutely, and of course, thank you to you, Lon, for commentating, and also E30 for filling in while I was in the middle of my matches. Very good to have you on the mic, and yeah, also thank you to E30 for streaming consistently, week in and week out for WNF, and bringing this all to you viewers at home. And also thank you for joining us on this Wednesday night / Thursday morning, depending on your time zone. It means a lot to have you all here with us and supporting the BB tag scene in any way, shape, or form that you can. We greatly appreciate it. Good stuff to everybody who participated. Thank you, everybody, for joining tonight's bracket. And also, big thank you to Kite Books, supporting the Matcherino for this WNF bracket pod. Yeah, just not gonna go into the full show. We've done it a few times, but of course, we can find all their works in the marketplace of the Matcherino page. !Matcherino, Matcherini, or Master Cheap in the chat. We'll give you the link. And next week will be Parsec, and we will be having that courtesy of Paul Lay, as always, who runs the servers week in
and week out for us. !PS also gives you a Ko-Fi link where you can go and support the maintenance of those servers. It's not free, unfortunately, but any contribution made to that is greatly appreciated by us and also by Paul Lay. And also, last but not least, big thank you to Level Up Productions for having Wednesday Night Fights Online Edition be a way for us to experience locals when in-person locals aren't exactly a thing 100% yet. Still playing it safe here at WNF. We will let you all know when that will take place. For now, though, I believe that is all that I have. Big thank you to everybody involved that I mentioned. Thank you to all of you. This has been Master Chief, and with that, I will take it over to E30.
Before I say my thank yous and all that, can someone do this for me? You know the Quieres, the hand that has the blunt. Because of the mishap with Enrique's internet, can someone Photoshop the blunt and put an Ethernet cable instead? I would love that.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Someone please do it. I don't have the power, but I know someone in chat does, and I beg of you, please do it. But anyway, I would like to also say thank you so much, everyone, for the hype train as well. I don't want to get too sappy here, but you know, for me personally, there has never been a day where I didn't feel like I was appreciated for what I did, and you know, I don't. Words can't describe how thankful I am for all of you guys for tuning in and supporting what we do here tonight. But anyways, couple reminders, as Cheap said. Parsec is next week. Hope to see you there for WNF. And a reminder, next week on Tuesday, the last Big 8 for DonCon. Hopefully you can come out and support them, whether it's just through tuning in or participating even. We hope to see you there. Over at twitch.tv/ICUHater, there's an underscore in between each thing, so I_C_U_hater as far as I believe. But yeah, come on out next Tuesday, show some of the DonCon. They've been doing this for a long time, and they definitely should be shown love and appreciation for what they've done for the scene. I think that wraps it all up for us over here. Happy birthday, Akihiko. Or I guess would be more thematic to say Feliz cumpleaños, Akihiko. But yeah, all good things must come to an end. This has been WNF Online Edition, episode 37. I hope you all had a good time here. Hope to see you next week, but for now, stay safe, stay beautiful, tell your friends and family you love them, drink your water, but most importantly, shout outs to Bird Gang.
Shout outs to Bird Gang.
Shout out to Bird Gang.
Have a good night, y'all. Peace.